Hi, everyone. So today I'm picking up an energy of something that perhaps you don't see, which is why I've decided I'm going to do a reading for what you don't see, to try to help perhaps clear something up for you. I'm getting a sense that you're receiving messages or you have received messages, you're going to get communication from someone that you trust, someone that you rely on, someone that you think wouldn't give you bad information. But I feel like the information is going to be confusing for you. So this could be information from someone that you know, a friend who's in your 3D earth realm. But this also could be information for some of you from your ancestors or downloads somehow from your higher self. And that might be why it could be confusing for you. So I'm going to do a spread for what you don't see so that at least it can make sense with you can help to make sense of what the information is that's coming in for you. I do want to roll an Astro House dice just to see if we can figure out what realm we're talking about here or what area of your life. So we have the 11th house, and the 11th house is most definitely about your circle of friends. So I was getting a sense that it could be information from someone that you trust. It could be information from a friend. So I'm getting somewhat repeating messages now about this having to do with your friends or information coming in from your friends, about your friends. But let's see what the tarot wants to say. Actually, I think I want to start with a tea leaf card today. I just want to pull one tea leaf card. So Beryl wanted to pop out. And this says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I'm going to put that back in and shuffle it back in. But we will take note that perhaps you are feeling like you're lacking something, or maybe you do have a lack mentality when it comes to something, maybe around this information coming from your friends. But let's just see. So we have, oh, this is a nice one. Wow. We have Diamond, which says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So there may be information coming in for you that will be precious to you. So that's kind of confirming what I was feeling about that something is coming in for you, but there's something about it that you don't see or something that you don't understand about it. So let's just ask the tarot now what else we can know about this that you might not see. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Underneath, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. And underneath everything, we have the Four of Cups. So there may be something going on in your energy having to do with your friends, I want to say, before we really dive too deep into the tarot. This feels like the surface level, that there may be something going on in your friend group where there might be mirroring going on. Because I'm drawn to look to see this reflection of this girl in the water underneath her. And so I'm being called to say there might be mirroring going on with someone in your friend group. So there could be someone in your group who is really helping you to self-reflect on something. Maybe you're becoming introspective about something. Maybe this friend is kind of opening up some inner wounds. So if you've been triggered by a friend recently, or you feel like the information they're telling you is not sitting right with you, then this is probably your reading. It feels like that's the direction that this is going in. I think that it looks like you may have been trying to escape this situation with this friend. So if you have been triggered by this person, it looks like you're trying to escape it, but you're having trouble doing that. And as I'm saying that, for some of you, I'm getting a rhythm in my head. It's like a pounding kind of rhythm, but it's a comforting rhythm. So it almost sounds like a drum. So if you're musical by any chance, this is confirmation for you too, because I'm hearing drums. So you could be a drummer, you could be a dancer, you could work with music in some way. But I just got that as a side note for someone. But I do think you are having trouble kind of escaping this situation when it has to do with whoever this person is that's giving you information that may or may not be triggering for you. That's what I'm getting. It feels like with the Five of Swords here that you may have already been engaged with some kinds of conflicts with this person, some kinds of perhaps even like backstabbing, although I hate to say that when it comes to a friend group, but it does happen. It might not be that severe. It might not be backstabbing per se, but some kind of games being played between you and this person. And I think it's because you trigger each other. So I think this is really telling you with this Five of Swords here to just kind of stay in the background and just watch the course of events. Like, don't engage. If there are mind games going on, if there is conflict going on within the friend group or between you and a friend, to really try not to engage in it until you have more information and just hang out in the background and be more inconspicuous. Because I do think that this person has really hurt you. There is the Three of Swords here. So I was tempted to say backstabbing before. So this person may have really betrayed you. You may have really thought they were a close friend or someone who would never hurt you. But it looks like there was some kind of betrayal. And but it also looks to me like you're releasing that energy and that you understand that this is your time for emotional healing, which is why the Six of Swords is here and you're trying to escape this situation. But it does feel like you're having trouble moving out of this energy. And I think right now you're just thinking you have to wait. I do see the Three of Wands here. So you may be feeling like you just have to wait for this situation to take care of itself, which in and of itself, I think is not a bad thing because you are being encouraged to just hang out in the background. Don't react too much to anything. Sort of try to release the pain of the past, work through that pain of the past. But I think you're also feeling that the longer you wait, the more that this person appears to be shallow to you, that this person really appears to be kind of empty. And we did get the Four of Cups at the bottom, which is a card that can also be a card of boredom. So that Four of Cups is providing more than one layer of information for me, that you just feel like this person may not be as deep as you once thought they were, and that they're reacting in ways that you weren't expecting, which really hurt. But now you're just trying to figure out a way out of this friendship or out of this situation. But you are very quickly moving into your energy of the King of Pentacles. I think that you are focused on your money right now. You're playing the long game. You're spending wisely. You're thinking things through. You have a good money strategy. And it looks like you're really about to step into that power of your King of Pentacles. So it feels like that's going to help you kind of escape this situation, which is what you want, by just really focusing on your money. Because you see yourself as the Eight of Cups. You see yourself walking away from whatever this situation is. And I would say that that's a good thing. It looks like the advice coming through here is, if your intention is to escape, because we have the Six of Swords with the Eight of Cups, which are similar energies in the sense that you're escaping something, you're moving away from something. One is mentally and the other one is emotionally, but they're virtually the same energy. But I would say, though, that because this person is triggering you, there is a message that's coming through about healing those inner wounds. And so I do think that distracting yourself just with work is not going to help you heal from it. It might help you to move on from it, which is important. So do that. But also make sure you understand the higher meaning of why this person was in your life, why this person triggered you in the first place, and to try to just understand like the commitment to your higher self that's involved there. Like, what was it about you and this partnership, this union of people that came together that you're now moving away from? But what was the lesson in that, so that you can sort of complete that cycle and use that lesson going forward when making new friends or getting into new relationships. Um, because the Hanged Man is here, the universe is really telling me that the universe has put you in a timeout right now, in a sense, which is why I think the Three of Wands is here too, and why you're feeling like you can't escape, because the universe wants you to stay put in this energy of the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. The universe wants you to stay in that mental turmoil until you understand what the lesson was. And then once you understand what the lesson was, what was the trigger and what wound did it open up for you so that you can concentrate on healing that wound, that's when the universe is going to let you escape this situation. So that's why you're in this Hanged Man energy. So just try to tap into what that feeling is trying to tell you. That feeling of betrayal with the Three of Swords, and this feeling of perhaps severe conflict with the Five of Swords. What is that trying to tell you? So really kind of listen to your intuition. So I think that's what you're not seeing, is that you've been put in a timeout. You're thinking, why can't I get away from this person? Why can't I leave this situation? Why can't I mentally detach? Why can't I emotionally detach from this situation? It's because the universe has put you in a timeout. And for the reasons I just said, that there's a need here for you to understand why you were betrayed, what that feeling brought up for you, so you can heal it, so you don't have to repeat this with the next friend you make or the next romantic partner or whatever it is. Make it make sense for you. Because again, I can see that you're really hoping to get some independence from this situation with the Nine of Pentacles. You want to just concentrate on yourself. You want to concentrate on your money with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. This is what you really want to focus on, which is great because there is going to be a payoff and a reward for your efforts because you're about to step into your King of Pentacles energy. We talked a lot about that yesterday, so if you didn't see that video, you should see it. But anyway, regardless, you are feeling like you want to just concentrate on the money, but you're also getting this feeling, this pull, probably from your higher self, that there's something else in this situation that you have to look at. What wound did it open? What wound was that? And I get the sense with this Six of Pentacles falling here that I think that this person may have been asking for too much from you. It may have been a very imbalanced relationship. And that you were giving to this person in excess and they were not giving back to you. And so perhaps if you stopped giving to them, that may have been when the betrayal or the backstabbing happened. Make it make sense for you. But that's the storyline that in general I'm getting here. So, but there is a very clear message about you really looking into why you're trapped in the situation or why you feel like you're trapped. It's because the universe is holding you there. The universe tied you to, upside down, like the Hanged Man, and as is keeping you there until you can really figure out why. What's the wound? And let's look at the wound, and let's not ignore the wound. Let's work through the wound, and let's heal the wound. So that is what you do not see in this situation. That person hurt you for a reason. So work with that. Let's see. I want to get a little more information. So, but it does look like once you figure that out, once you figure out this, why you were triggered, what the wound is, I think it's going to be life-changing for you, especially because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles here. But let's see what else the tarot can tell us. So we have Queen of Cups. So because we just got the Queen of Cups, it's telling me that when I said you're going to receive some information at the beginning of this reading, and I said, but it might not be clear to you what that is, the Queen of Cups is the psychic in the deck. She's the one who really can download information from the other realms, and you're showing up as the Queen of Cups here. So that's why I think this information may be coming in through downloads from your higher self, from your guides, to help you to figure out this wound. And the Queen of Cups is also a natural healer. So this is good also in the sense that if there are wounds that you need to heal, which it looks like you clearly have, that your own natural healing abilities, once you are very aware of what that wound is, your healing abilities are going to be able to help to heal that too. So it looks like you're very close to wrapping this up. I think you just have to figure out what the wound was that this person tore open for you. So then we have Ace of Swords. That's that information. Three of Swords again, coming in with the Three of Swords. And then the Ten of Cups. So yes, you're being asked to focus on whatever this information that is coming in for you from probably the other realms, that your higher self is really trying to tell you something. And I think it's this, what we've kind of uncovered here, that just figure out what the wound is and heal it. And your life, I'm going to jump ahead to the Ten of Cups, is going to get significantly happier once you do that, once you address the wound. The wound is open already anyway. You've done the hard part. Now it's looking at that wound and healing it instead of pretending that that wound is not there. And the Ace of Swords is always a reminder that it's always a good time to go on a new adventure. And so I think the information that you're going to get is going to help you not only close out this chapter, but start something brand new. But your challenge really is going to be this Three of Swords. We have the Three of Swords show up twice. And I think that's your challenge, is that it hurts so much, that you're triggered so much by this person that you want to suppress the wound. You want to ignore the pain. You want to bury it. But you are being asked right now to not do that, to look the wound right in the face, or whatever it is for you, and to heal it. The only way that you can really heal it is to look at it. And you are showing up as the Queen of Cups. So you are a natural healer. So it shouldn't be too difficult for you to heal it once you do decide to heal it. But that is what you're being asked to do, is to really look at the wound and how this person hurt you, how this person betrayed you, so that you can sew up that wound and also complete the cycle where you don't have to deal with these types of people again in your future. And then, of course, the message here is the Ten of Cups, because that is when your true happiness is going to come in for you. With this Three of Swords here too, I'm also getting, this is definitely your ancestors are talking to you. And they are offering you guidance here, especially with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords together. It's just giving me a clear feeling that this is coming straight from your ancestors. So pay attention. You're going to see signs. You're going to see omens. You're going to see things around you. Things are going to just resonate in a different way. And that is your ancestors trying to help you work through this. They really, really, really want you to heal those wounds. And whatever this competition or whatever this energy that this person was throwing your way, jealousy, whatever it is, and the mirroring perhaps that was going on, they really want you to, they want this to be the last time. And healing the wound is the way to do that. So let me pull one chakra card, because I always like to look at your chakras, since that's what I do. And we have Heart Healing with Composed. So interesting, because we have two Three of Swords, which is can be about heartbreak, which is clearly what's happened here. But your heart chakra looks really good to me. Your heart is in the process of healing. You're going in the right direction. You're staying composed in the situation, which we said, don't engage in these fights. Just stay in the background, let it play out. Because right now you're in a hanged man energy anyway. You can't move anyway. So stay composed, knowing this is for your highest good. And the only thing you have to do is really just look at the wound and make sure you are healing it with your natural healing abilities as the Queen of Cups. So Please let me know if this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.